In this video, we will talk about HCF, or the highest common factor. In some books, it's called the GCF, or the greatest common factor, using two methods. Okay, so let's start first with our sample problems. So first, find the GCF of 24 and 36. B, find the HCF of 72 and 27. And C, find the GCF of 72, 126, and 168. Okay, so let's start first with our first problem. So find the GCF of 24 and 36. Okay, now our first method is by factoring. So we will list out all the factors of 24 and all the factors of 36. So let's start first with 24. So in 24, the factors of 24 is, first we can have 24 times 1. We can also have 12 times 2. Then we can have 8 times 3. Then we can have 6 times 4. And reverse. So we can have also 4 times 6, 3 times 8, 2 times 12, and 1 times 24. Okay? Now, for 36, so we have 36 times 1, sorry. So we have 36 times 1. We can also have 18 times 2. Then we can have 12 times 3. We can have 9 times 4. Right? Yeah, 9 times 4. Then we have 6 times 6. Then so on. So we can have 4 times 9, 3 times 12, 2 times 18, and 1 times 36. Then after that, we're going to list all the factors in numerical order. So for 24, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 24. Then for 36, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, 36. Okay? Now here, why is it called the greatest common factor? Okay, because as you can see in the list of factors that we have common factors. Okay, so we'll write the common factors, which are, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12, right? These are the common factors, but the highest common factor, or the greatest common factor that we have, is 12. So this is your GCF or HCF. Okay? So that's our first method. So another method is using the prime factorization. Okay? So next method is we have prime. Sorry, my table is shaking. Factorization. Okay. Now the next method is using the prime factorization. But before that, make sure to watch my previous video on prime factorization, which I will link in the description box below. So how are we going to do this? So first, we need to get the prime factors of both numbers. So first, For 24, so we have 12 times 2. So 2 is a prime number. Then we have 6 times 2, and 2 is a prime number. Then we have 3 times 2. And both 3 and 2 are already prime numbers. Okay? Then, for 36, so we can have 3 times 12. So 3 is already a prime number. Then we have 4 times 3. 3 is a prime number. Then we have 2 times 2. Okay? Now the next step is, again, we're going to list down, or we're going to put these prime factors. And the best way to do it is to arrange it in numerical order. So for 24, we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Okay? Then, for 36, we have 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Okay? Then after that, we're going to get the common factors. Okay? So we're going to encircle it. So we have this, this, and this. Okay? So the HCF now, or GCF, is equal to 2 times 2 times 3, which is equal to 12. Okay? You see, it's easy. Okay? Now we go to our next problem. So find the HCF of 72 and 27. Okay? So again, we're going to use two methods here. So first, let's start off with 72. So we have 36 times 2, and we forgot always 72 times 1. Then we have 3. So we can have 24 times 3. Okay? Now make sure you also study the divisibility rule. Okay? I will link it also in the description box below, so that you can easily factor out numbers. Okay? What else? We can have times 4, now which is 18. Is this correct? No, it's not. Okay, we'll check. Yeah, we can have 18 times 4. Then we can have also 12 times 6. Then we can have 9 times 8. And also we can have 8 times 9, 6 times 12, 4 times 18, 3 times 24, 1 times 72, and 2 times 36. Okay? Now for 27, we can have 27 times 1. We can have 9 times 3. again, we can have 3 times 9 and 1 times 27. Okay? Do I missing something? Okay, it's good now. Okay? Now, the next step is to list down the factors in numerical order. Okay? For 72, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12, 18, 24, 36, 72. Okay? Now for 27, so you have 1, 3, 9, and 27. Okay? Now as you can see, you have common factors here. So the common factors, so you have 1, 3, and 9. Okay, and the greatest of these common factors is 9. So this is your HCF. Okay? Now using prime factorization, okay, so if we do the prime factorization, so we have now, let's write here, prime factorization. Okay, so we have now for 72, we can have 24 times 3. Then we can have 2 times 12. Then we can have 3 times 4. And we can have 2 times 2. Okay? Then, so if we write the factors of 72, so 72 now is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Okay? Now, for 27, so we have 3 times 9. Then we have 3 times 3. Okay? So if we write that one, so 27 now is equal to 3 times 3 times 3. Okay? Now after that, we will get a pair or the common prime factors for these two numbers. So we have this and we have this. Okay? So the HCF now is equal to 3 times 3, which is equal to 9. Now, so you can see, even if you use two different methods, you should be arriving with the same answer. Now, in this case, you have 9 here, using listing down all the factors of the two numbers, and for prime factorization, you have also 9. Okay? Now, let's go to our last question. Okay? Now, find the GCF of 72, 126, and 168. Okay? Now, here, since you're having 3 numbers and 3 large numbers, so it's better to use the prime factorization method. Okay, so let's start first with 72. So 72, we have 3 times 24. Then you have 2 times 12, 6 times 2, then 2 times 3. Okay? So we write first the factors here. So we have now for 72, it is equal now to 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Okay? Now let's go to the second one. Is we have 126. So we can have here 3 times 42. Okay? Then we can have also, we can have 2 times 21. Then we can have 3 times 7. Okay? Then if we list down the factors of this one here, so 126 is equal to 2 times 2 times 3 times 7. Okay? Now for our last number, 168. So we can have here 4 times 42. Then we can have 2 times 2 here. Then for 42, we can have 2 times 21. Then we have 7 times 3. Okay? So the prime factors now of 168 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 7. Okay? Oh, wait. I think I made a mistake. For 126, let's check. So we have 2 times 3 times 3 times 7. So this must be this one. Okay? Then okay, that's it. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to get the common for the 3 numbers. Okay? So remember there are 3 numbers. So to get the greatest common factor or highest common factor, the numbers must be common for all the 3 numbers, not just 2 numbers. Okay? So in this case, so we can have this. Okay? What else? Then we can have this 3. Okay? Now as you can see, 7 is common for 126 and 168, but for 72 there's no 7, so we cannot count 7 as one of their common prime factors. Okay? Now also we have 3 here and 3 here, but there is no remaining 3 at 168. Okay? And also for 2, we have 2 here and 2 here, then we have 2 here and 2 here. But there is no 2 remaining in 126. Okay? So the GCF or HCF now is equal to 2 times 3, which is equal to, so we have 2 times 3, which is equal now to 6. So So meaning the highest common factor for these three numbers, 72, 126, and 168 is 6. Okay? You understand? Alright, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Patrick School from Home. For any questions or topic that you want to learn, just leave a message in the comment section below or in our Facebook page or email address, which I will link in the description box below. So see you in our next lesson. Bye!